So this is a Thunder Tiger TS4n. This is the kit car version as opposed to the ready-made version, but it's made in exactly the same way. Just some of the parts are a slightly different colour plastic. What I'm going to do with this car is it's just too wet, unfortunately, to run it outside on the road. The roads are flooded at the moment, and it's just terrible. This has been cleaned up ready for sale, so I'd rather just run this so you can see it on the bench and at least see that it starts. So I've taken the clips off already. I'm going to remove the cover. Just a little tip to the prospective buyer: when you put the cover on, if you use the rear 2 holes, there are actually 4 holes in this bonnet, so if you use the rear 2 holes, then the wheels will clear the body. If you use the front 2, they'll just touch the body, but where the body was used for a different car previously. And there we are, that's the underneath. This car actually has rechargeable batteries, and the charger does come in with the eBay package. I didn't put it in the picture, but it does come with it, so you can charge the batteries. Okay, let's get the car ready for starting. So to start this car is very easy. The tank doesn't have a primer, so all we do is we take the pipe off the exhaust slightly, and we just blow a little bit and blow a little bit of fuel through to the engine. Now I'm going to try and start this car on idle. If it doesn't start on idle, I'll show you what to do to bring it up a little bit, but let's give it a go and see what happens. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to turn the controller on, and the controller's turned on just here, as you can see, and then we're going to turn the car on here. Okay, and we'll just do a quick check to make sure things work okay. Throttle is good, as you can probably see there. I'll try and lift it up a little bit closer to you. And then also we'll just check the steering. Steering is also good. So as I say, I'm going to try and start this car on a little bit of throttle, on idle. If it's cold and it doesn't want to start on idle, then the way to start this car normally would be to turn the car off, open the servo manually. I'll just show you how to do that there. Open the servo manually slightly so that the throttle is open, start the car, and then immediately turn it on, and when it turns on it'll reset back to idle. And that's the way to do it. But for this car, we're just going to leave it like that. What I am going to do is I'm going to put a separate exhaust pipe on, simply because I'm in the garage and I don't want to gas myself. So I'm just going to put a separate exhaust pipe into the exhaust here, just to take away the exhaust fumes from what we're doing. Okay, that's done. Now let's start the car and see how we go. So let's try on idle first of all and see what happens. Glow starter in, and away we go. There we are. I just gave the car a little tweak on the screw. You could hear it just wasn't quite getting to full throttle there, so I just gave it a little tweak on the screw to a little bit more fuel in. There is instructions on how to do that in the little booklet that I'll send with the car, so you can see that. Okay, that's it. That's the Thunder Tiger. Thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions, please ask via eBay. Otherwise, thank you very much.